Hello friends, this is Scott, and it is May 8th when I filmed this video, and I'm getting down to the wire on my preparation for summer planting season down at the hobby farm, and I'm at the point where, yes, I'm having to go to the nursery and actually buy compost. Now this compost here is the greatest stuff in the world. It's $45 a cubic yard, and this truck fits 2 cubic yards perfectly. So got it all wrapped up, and I should be able to find some raw materials down in the rural county where the hobby farm's located, but I just haven't made those connections yet. So I'm just hauling stuff down from Salt Lake. And, I just always want to go with a full truck of something. And this time it's to get some compost on these beds. Again, these beds were made strictly with cardboard to smother weeds. And then this is all screened soil from the big pile of dirt that's now becoming a big hole in the ground. And I still got a lot more to do. But, my goals were to get more and more beds done. And I did accomplish some of those goals, but there's more that I'd like to do, but I'm out of cardboard and I'm out of compost right now. So here's a closer look at what 2 cubic yards of, again, $45 cubic yard. Basically, it's just shredded wood. And again, this isn't the greatest stuff in the world. It has no nutritional value whatsoever, but by applying it to the soil life will come. They'll break this material down, and then that'll create the fertility so that these beds will end up, being moist, and then having a lot of earth life so that we could have rich soil for planting. So anyway, this time I was able to park in the front. I don't have to park in the back because these beds are closer to the front yard. And I can use the wheelbarrow because I have no stairs here at the hobby farm. So yeah, it's quicker work. When I have to use 5-gallon barrels, it usually takes me about an hour to unload a truck. I think this took me probably about 20 minutes. It's a lot quicker, a lot easier. But yeah, it still takes a little time to fill the old wheelbarrow up, but sure makes life easy rather than having to carry those buckets all over the place. But yeah, this is the life of trying to build a garden and trying to do it in very short trips down. And again, I need cardboard, so I need to probably do some dumpster diving for some cardboard because my cardboard supplier has went out of business. So anyway, I got to find some more, and then I've got to screen some more soil. So we'll see if I can what all I can get done. Now, down here at the hobby farm, we're not going to plant at Mother's Day. We'll probably plant, a week and a half after Mother's Day because of the cold temperatures. So I've got to still have a couple of weeks to be able to get some more materials down here and maybe get a couple more beds done, but I don't know. We'll get down kind of the crunch time, and there's other projects to do and there's real estate to do. So I don't know if I'll be able to get as much done as I'd hoped, but again, it's all, you got goals and, you don't always achieve those goals. Again, this trip down, I didn't bring Mr. Lincoln, and so the cats are around with me, particularly Miss Thing, as you see in the background, quite a bit dodging in and out of these videos. But yeah, wheelbarrows make light work of this. And again, I use the lasagna method where I'm just top dressing the beds. Whatever I decide to plant in these beds, if it's seeds, I will mix the compost into the soil. If it's plants, I will just dig holes and mix the compost in those holes, and then let the rest of the compost sit on top as a hopefully as a little bit of a weed suppression element, but as a moisture retention. That's what I want to mostly do. And then let the soil creatures come up in the soil, and then the worms and the other earth life will drag those nutrients down into the soil and use them up and create the fertility. So that's the goal. But again, I'm not expecting great things from this bed this year, but I think by next year, as I continue to add more and more materials, over the years, this bed will become more and more fertile, as will all the beds. So yeah, you start somewhere, and again, it's just a simple process of dumping it on top and raking it out. And then when I'm done with this, I'll water it in. Now again, I have 2 cubic yards today, which is one pickup truck, and I don't know how far that's going to go. I don't know if it's just going to do the 3 beds that I'm trying to, get ready in this side, or if I'll have some extra to do in the main garden area, or where I'm going to plant the potatoes down by the firewood. So we'll see how far this material goes. Bed number 1 is covered, and I've done it very thick, so probably too much compost. But again, this screen soil has no organic matter in it whatsoever, so I wanted to put a lot on here. And hopefully, again, over time, this soil will turn rich and brown, and it'll give great produce for hopefully years and years to come. Just got to keep adding layers and layers of new organic matter. So there's how much it took out of the truck for the first bed. And then I didn't want to show you me wheeling all the beds full. But this is how far the 2 cubic yards went. And so I was a little bit thick on the first bed, and the second bed I should have, probably not done it so thick, but had just enough to do the third bed. And so this is just how much material is 2 cubic yards, just to give you an idea. Again, $45, so it's $90 plus tax for that. And I didn't want to spend any money on compost, but my static compost bin is not ready, and my chicken yard is, I'm not sure how much material I need once I move my chickens to rehab that area, so I don't want to just haul a bunch of materials out from my Salt Lake coop. So I'm bringing the chickens down soon. I bought a new pen, and I got to build a house, and I'll start having them help me compost down here at the hobby farm soon. But there's a look at 3 beds done. Well, thanks for watching this video. And again, I did not want to buy any raw materials. I just wanted to do this on the cheap. But time is time is money, and if you don't have time, you got to spend money. So we got something done anyway. And again, I was down here a couple days, and I was able to accomplish a couple tasks, which I'll be showing on other videos. I don't want to do too long of videos for you guys, but yeah, I'm just kind of multitasking and bouncing around and trying to get everything accomplished I need to get accomplished as I can. And then I've got a lot to moving of materials down here to the hobby farm, and I'm going to bring my shop down here and trailers and other miscellaneous things. So stay tuned for a lot of kind of back and forth content from gardening to setting up shop. So we'll see how all that goes. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.